Okay, I want to clear up a misconception that a lot of migrants have regarding Black Americans. There are Haitians, there are Africans from the continent that feel that Black Americans don't like them, which is far from the truth. What it is, it's not that the fact that Black Americans don't like migrants or hating against migrants. The issue that we have, and not just Black Americans, but all Americans, the issues that we have are the migrants, the government allowing the migrants to cross the border illegally and allowing them to feast off of our tax dollars while you have veterans and you have Americans that's homeless and that's suffering. I know family right now that was struggling and they requested social benefits and was refused because they were making too much money when the young man was only making about $17 an hour. Okay, but yet you have migrants that come over here, okay, and get free lodging, free food. They get a EBT card, and when he applied for EBT for his family, EBT only gave them like $100 and something dollars, and he have like 4 children in New York State. But yet migrants, illegal migrants, get $15,000 on an EBT card and $5,000 in cash a month. Okay, so that's the issue that Black Americans and all Americans have with migrants. It's not that we hate them or dislike them, but come in the right way. I think if they were legal, if they came in through the legal channels, there wouldn't be an issue. But what I think the government should do, it could either be Democrats or Republicans. I think that illegal migrants that want to come to this country for a better life, I think the men should automatically be admitted into the military. They have to agree, in order to become a citizen, you have to serve in the United States military for at least 6 years. And after the 6 years are up, then you're able to become a citizen, okay? That does not mean you serve for 3 years and then you quit or get kicked out. If you get kicked out before those 6 years are up, then you have to be deported. But I think that illegal migrants, if they want to cross those borders, come through the right way. And the pathway to citizenship should be service in the military. Now, if you have a family, because most of the migrants that's crossing the borders are military age males. And if you have a family and you are enlisted into the military, your family would be taken care of. You would have lodging, you would have food, okay? Your family will live off post. You serve in the military. You have clothing. You'll have everything you need to survive for those 6 years while you're in the military. So you're earning your keeps instead of feasting off of taxpayer dollars. And then once you get up on your feet, then you're talking about how you pulled yourself up by your own bootstrap, how you only came here with pennies in your pocket and you pulled yourself up, and American citizens are lazy. Okay, serve in the military for at least 6 years. And then after those 6 years are up, you become a full-fledged citizen. I think that's what the government in the United States should do. If you want to bring and the illegal migrants that are already here, I'm not talking about the criminals. I'm not talking about those that's in insane asylums. The migrants that's already here, if you want to remain in this country legally, you have to be enlisted in the military. Give the United States 6 years of your life in the military, and after your service to the military here, then you would automatically become a citizen. That should be the pathway to citizen. Although American tax dollars are still funding the military, you will still be earning your keep in the military. And then you won't have too many citizens complaining about that. Because the military, from what I understand, there's a shortage. There's a lot of Americans that are not, joining the military. So Make up that if they're talking about, oh, we need the migrants because Americans aren't filling the jobs, well, migrants should be filling the military slots. Bring them in, have them take that ASVAB test, the military entrance exam. If they don't do well, then they become a grunt. They go in at the lowest level. Okay, so I think they should be enlisted in the military, take the ASVAB test, and serve your time. 6 years in the military, and then you automatically become a citizen. That should be the pathway to citizenship, not put them in poor communities and then have the poor communities fight and scuffle with them for resources. You're taking resources away from tax-paying citizens, and a lot of people that's in poor communities aren't bad people. They're not ignorant people. They're not dumb people. They may be people that fell in on hard times, okay? And there are white people that are now in the hood because at one time they were doing well, then they fell into hard times. But taxpayer dollars should go towards taxpayers, American citizens. Illegal migrants should not be able to vote, okay? Once you serve 6 years in the military and you become a full-fledged citizen, then you're able to vote and have all rights and privilege as any other citizen in America. And that does not mean that you vote or you're enslaved to one particular party. Okay, you vote for whoever you want to vote for without feeling any type of guilt or being obligated to anyone because you're in this country. Serve 6 years in the military, then you become a full-fledged citizen. That's the pathway to citizenship that I think that they should go.